Alright, welcome to Times Up Outdoors. What the fuck are we going to talk about? This is episode which one?
Oh, God.
I don't know what this is. 6?
7?
5.
6?
This is episode 6. 5.
It's going to be episode A.
When did we start doing it? January or February? January, right?
January, February, March, April.
Did we do a May?
June. No, we did not.
We did?
No, so it's...
So 5.
This is 5.
Okay.
Episode 5.
Welcome.
Let's
to episode
discuss our turkey season.
Yeah, man. Lots happened in the last month. We skipped out on May. We apologize to the 3 people who listen regularly. We skipped out on May. It was crazy. We were turkey hunting like crazy and filming a lot, and it was
Killing
just
a lot.
too busy
I'll
to
be honest with you, I'm burned out right now.
get to the point of...
I don't want to see another turkey until next year, to be honest with you.
I was a little bummed I didn't get to go on the last day because I had planned on it. But I'm not. I don't want to go anymore. I'm done. Killed 27 turkeys.
27 turkeys.
A pile.
That's a pile of turkeys.
We definitely made a pile of turkeys.
We talked about a pile of turkeys in our other podcast. That's definitely a pile of turkeys.
Men, women, children. A dad and his son doubled up, which that's going to be out probably it'll be done by the end of the week. So we'll be putting that little 10-minute snippet out shortly.
That was probably my favorite hunt. The youth hunt.
The youth hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be for sure. Yeah.
We had over a dozen longbeards in that field. 2 dozen turkeys.
We watched every single one of them fly into the field.
Watch him fly down. And then he came in and smacked the decoy, or wanted to smack the decoy, and he got smacked in the face instead.
Yep.
Then shot a turkey while sleeping. And then the last bird I killed was probably my second favorite with Joe.
With Joe?
Yeah, taking him out there and earning it, his first ever bird.
That's sweet.
That was cool. I don't understand how he had never shot a shotgun.
Really?
He said he shot everything that you can shoot in the military except for a shotgun, and he never shot a shotgun.
Jesus.
I don't understand how you shoot a 50 cal.
Was he like a 40 gunner?
Grenade launchers and stuff, and never shoot.
Come here.
I'm gonna DDT you, son.
Never shoot a shotgun.
Come over here.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's cool though, man. Because he, like you said, he got his mind off stuff, and that's
That was fun.
first ever turkey.
All right.
He got to use some of his military skills.
Yeah, man, he crawled
the
right out
stock.
there. The way he laid out there
I
was
can't
pretty
wait to see
sweet.
it.
It was cool.
Yeah, we pretty much filmed everything, every turkey hunt you guys went on.
I
We
filmed
got
every time I
a
was
ton
on
of
the
footage. We got some that you'll see soon, some that you won't see, maybe never, some that you'll see next year.
Yeah, we filmed a lot of stuff.
It was a good time. I mean, I did my first turkey hunt on opening day with you. We both killed I killed a Tom. You got a Jake, and
Yep.
that was it was super exciting. But I think I was like, I kind of ruined it for myself a little bit in the sense that I was like nervous that I was going to screw it up. So when I took my dad out and we called that bird in, I took my stepdad out after going out with these guys a couple times. I figured I kind of had the gist of it and figured maybe I could get one to come in, and sure enough, we had this Tom to come in, Big Tom, and it took 25 minutes.
What was he? Did he put on the show?
It was 25 minutes of, he was probably 200 yards. You know where I thought I shot my buck?
Yeah.
He was up in that corner.
Oh, okay.
All I could see was his head. I just saw a red head. And then he started slowly coming down. We were on the corner of that timber that we found my buck in.
Do you know what the show is? The turkey show?
They puff up.
Where they'll strut and then they'll kind of like walk around, either dance on their way in.
He would go in little circles. Then he would stop and he would stand in the same spot, and then I would call to him and he would come a little closer, and it was 25 minutes of him just playing a game, and I was so pumped. Dude, I was so pumped. And even my stepdad was like, he keeps saying, he goes, I think I was more pumped up for that than I have been for a deer.
I'm telling you, man, if you, how many birds did I got 3 or 4? all the birds that I guided this year, none of them were like that. None of them had put on a show, and I've only actually seen it twice in my life, and that is the most incredible thing to see ever.
I don't know
And
if
I
he
know
put on
it's-
a show or not. I just know that he was.
Steve Ranella, when they were down over there shooting Miriam's, he talked about it on his podcast where they, like the show, they're out drumming, you hear them, the thunder in the woods, and then you see them from 60 yards out, and they put on, he calls it the show. And that's pretty much what they do. They drum, they come out strutting. You can hear them cackling, just the real light cackling that they do.
Yeah, they go back and forth. They spin in little half circles.
Yep. And then their fan actually starts to move around. I've only seen that twice in my life.
You don't get to
Like
watch them do
both
it for a long
birds.
time very often. They usually kind of commit to a decision what they're going to do.
Right.
Yep. We took Austin and Addie to my stepson and stepdaughter. Addie didn't have success, but I think it was a successful day just because
That was a fun day.
it was so much fun, and she had a blast too. She still talks about it.
That's the thing, and that's
She
successful
didn't get
right
one,
there.
and she was like, "I had so much fun." She
Yeah.
wants to do it again.
That's a success in itself.
I wanted to pull her out of school that last day of the season and take her, but
I heard she was a trooper too. I wasn't there obviously,
freaking
but
awesome. She,
I heard she was.
never complained one time. She never. I kept waiting for her to be like, "Oh, when are we going to be done?" Never did, and every time we stalk a bird or sit for a while, we would try to get I'd ask her if she's done, and she's like, "No."
Because I talked to you after that, and you're
She's
like, that was surprising. I would talk to you on the phone. You're like,
She was actually
that was a
pissed when we
hard
were done.
hunt for like me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I
a
was
fun day.
I was done with it. I was like, "This is getting to be."
That was a full day out there trying to make it happen. But it didn't happen.
Yeah, man. Turkey
Youth
season
hunt
was
cool
cool.
with the kids.
Yep.
With Austin and Dugan, that was a cool hunt.
Yeah, we got
The hunt
we-
itself
that's on YouTube if you want to watch it. It was quick.
Super quick.
So
we
you
got out there and
pick one. What's your favorite hunt and why?
My favorite hunt was the kid and his dad, the youth hunt giveaway.
Why?
Just because it was everything you want in a turkey hunt. I scouted them the night before. We had them in. We watched them fly down. They worked across the field, did their thing. His bird attacked. Kid got to shoot his first bird. He was super excited about it. So excited about it.
did they go scout with you the night before? Or
Nope.
Did you?
No, I met them the night before at a bar.
Just throw them on the ground.
And that was pretty cool.
No, we went out the night before and set the blinds.
But we did everything perfect. Like the
Yeah.
whole thing was perfect. The only thing that wasn't was the birds couldn't see the decoys as fast. So I think they would have done more fun stuff for us. But then his dad had to earn it. They got to see the birds working the decoys, and we got to put on a stalk and go shoot that one bird across the field. Dad got to watch the
stalking
whole
them
thing.
is awesome. That's
A lot
fun.
of fun.
Wait till the footage comes out. It is incredible. Just everything about that hunt is just.
That hunt was perfect.
My favorite was Eddie's.
Why?
Even though we didn't get a bird.
Why?
Just because it was such a hard day, and we stalked multiple birds, and they weren't easy stalks. I mean, we were going a long distance,
We got close a lot.
covering a lot of ground. We got really close, and it was just cool. It was cool the way she handled it. It was cool to watch her handle it the way she handled it. It was cool to experience because ours was so easy. We just it was like,
Yeah, I mean the opening day, especially with adequate stuff.
scouting.
Come on, scouting, yeah. And the opening day, they're just dumb right then. And we, like I said, we tagged out in 27 minutes.
Yeah.
And
It's almost
cool, too.
depressing.
You can we take a lot of kids. I mean, I've taken a lot of beginner hunters out for turkeys, and you can see who's an actual what kid has the hunting. Like it's in them. That's what
Get
they
your
want
ass
to do.
down.
And I think she's it.
Oh,
Like,
for
I
sure.
think she's gonna be
I think she is too.
all in.
Like I almost, if I had to pick, well, I haven't been able to see Aubrey in action yet, other than youth hunt. She just sat with us. But between Austin and her, I think Austin loves it. But I could see Austin trailing off for a while before Addie.
Yeah, I think she's all in.
I think she's all in on it.
she likes just being out there. She likes working for it.
Yep.
She'll like that.
Dude, come here.
Talk about
You're psycho.
Start hunting little dogs in a little bit.
talk about.
Come on, go upstairs. No
My
more
favorite
feet.
hunt was probably the
No
youth
more.
hunt too, with the kid and his dad.
Yeah, that was super cool.
I can say my worst hunt was
Hang out with him.
2 days before the season closed with Trisha. That was my least favorite hunt.
Yeah, that's not a good day.
So those of you that don't know, took my wife out hunting. For sure, there's birds. Scouted it. There was definitely birds there. We sit, and all of a sudden, we see. Or actually, no. We saw two hens walking around. Obviously, you can't shoot those. So we're calling. We ate the babies at the in-laws' house. And then we decided we were going to pack up and go see a movie. So we're like, you know what, screw it. So we were leaving, and on the way out, we saw 6 toms just full strut in this bowl. And we're in the middle of a field. So I pull her down. And, you know, she'd been shooting before, so she's comfortable shooting. Never shot from the prone, ever, in her life. Which, that was my mistake. And so we crawled up to these birds to where I could just barely see their head. And then she gets set up with the gun, you know. They're going to come right here. I'm thinking they're going to come up over the hill just to investigate. I left everything in the woods or in the middle of the field behind us. No decoys, nothing. So I start clucking and cackling at them. Start purring, and they just light up. Boom, boom, boom. We're all gobbling. And she's pointing right where their birds are. She can't see them, but I could see just the top of their head. And as I'm looking over here, this tom shows up about 30 yards to the right of where I thought it was going to be. I was like, you see that over there? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, get on it and shoot it. This bird's 35 yards away. And so, her being a rookie prone shooter, never doing it before, rather than moving her whole body to aim at this turkey, she just kind of moved the gun over. And I wasn't really looking at it. I was looking at the bird, and I was actually holding the gun like this so she could rest it on my arm. I said, shoot it. Okay. Boom! And I just see her drop the gun. Oh my God, mother! Said a lot of bad words, and she's like, I heard it crack. I'm like, no, you didn't. Shoot it again.
You did?
Yeah. I'm like, you're just being a girl. I'm just being a little baby. So she's like, I heard it crack. I'm like, no, you didn't. And then I felt so afterwards, obviously, she missed the bird. She was about a foot over its head. And she didn't have the sight picture, all that stuff. But she was complaining about her arm. I'm like thinking, 3.5-inch long beard, that'll mess me up a little bit. But no joke loads. Well, I felt her collarbone. I'm like, there's nothing there. She could move her arm. It had a little bit of a clip to it, but it was no problem. So then we get back home, and she's still complaining about it, put ice on it, picked my son up, and then she went to go grab him to feed him. And I just heard it from across the room pop. I'm like, that's not good.
Ooh.
That's bad. So then I felt it again, and this time it had popped way out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, here's a picture of the break, and it was brutal. So she actually just had to get surgery on it 2 days ago. But that was my worst turkey hunt, and I don't think she's going to be out turkey hunting for a while. So.
Has she ever killed anything?
No.
She never killed even a deer? Nothing.
She's closer to killing herself than anything else.
No, I know.
Yeah, Jesus.
Now she wants to run over every turkey she sees in the road.
Well,
Pretty
Do you think she'll do it again?
I think she will. She will. I just have to practice with her shooting from the prone.
Did she have fun? Like, did the hunt part? I mean,
She when those hens came in. I mean, they were 2 steps away, and they were in our decoys, just walking around. I thought it was going to walk up on us, and she had a blast then. She's been really cool, still in the woods. She was a natural at hunting, but I think that breaking her collarbone thing kind of turned her out a little bit.
Yeah, that'll put a dent in your day right there.
But she wants to go duck hunting this year because she likes to. She wants to run the dogs and stuff. So
yeah.
Hopefully get her out there and kill something. But I think I ruined that for a while.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
kinda sucks.
Yeah. Well, that was our turkey season.
Yeah.
Pretty successful. It's weird to me because, I don't know shit about turkey hunting other than what you guys taught me this year, but why are there so many people that seem like they're unsuccessful all year? Or the whole season.
The biggest thing from people that I know that don't kill turkeys is they either don't have the land
Okay.
or they don't scout. A lot of people have the land and they don't do this. You don't scout then.
Yeah.
Because you can figure they're pretty passive.
Because even
birds.
for us, my one piece of property, we got 2, potentially 3 birds off of it.
But
Almost 3 birds.
we had relatively had it figured out. I drove out there 3 days before. I drove the 2 hours just to go look at it
Right.
to make sure I knew where the birds were going to be at.
Right.
And they ended up being there.
And they're there. I mean, if you've got property too, if you've got enough property, they're somewhere on your property at some point.
Yeah.
The funny part about it is now
They might not be roosting on your
I
property.
never ever my entire life if I saw a turkey I was like, oh, look, it's a turkey. Like, it was a surprise to me there was a turkey. I never realized that there were so many turkeys around.
Yeah.
And I never paid attention to them. Now when I drive, I look at the fields for turkeys, and
Right. You notice them a lot more now.
they're
that
just
you're
sitting
a
out
turkey
there
hunter,
and
right?
listening in the morning, the amount that call.
Yeah, the amount of gobbles.
Which, it's funny because I try to think back to deer season, which this past deer season I wasn't interested in turkeys. Do they talk that much? No.
No, they don't really gobble in the fall or winter.
Okay,
It's
because
a
I was
rare
trying to
thing.
think. I'm like, did I just not ever? Did I hear that and not even notice
You're
when I
better-
was hearing it? Or?
You have better luck hearing a hen out there
Yeah.
yelping.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I think a lot of people screw up on is they have birds on their property, but again, they don't really scout it well, so they don't come in the first 2-3 hours and they quit, and then the birds are there from 11 to 1.
Yep.
And then they're never out there because they just hunt the morning when it's exciting.
My
'Cause the
best-
mornings or midday can suck. You don't hear anything.
My best chunk of land is you don't even go out there till noon, and it's only freaking 5 acres. They're just all there in the middle of this field. Just
Yeah. If you've got the roost or strut zone,
Yeah.
strut zone.
Well, and
figured
you
out,
got a
it's
ton.
over.
You got a ton of spots you can go to.
Well, yeah, well, Nico does. Nico's got a lot of spots. I've only got 3 spots, which is my lease is one of them. Which this year, for whatever reason, we had like 4 different flocks, 4 separate flocks
There was
working.
a ton of toms and shakes. I
Yeah, and they were there all year, but they got weird, man. Halfway through the year, and they were hard to hunt. I went out there with Chris twice, Bruce 2-3 times. Brought some people out there, and man, we could not get on them after, middle of the season up towards the end. We could not get on them. They didn't care about decoys, didn't care about calling. You just had to be in the strut zone at the right time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of having to hunt all day.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I tell people that if you really want to kill a bird, you have to be willing to go all day.
Now, is Ohio a tougher state to hunt turkeys in?
Ohio?
Yeah.
Well, I
Some
think
of the people we follow on Instagram.
a lot of those states you have to be done, like you can't hunt past 12 o'clock, 2
Yeah.
o'clock.
Oh, really?
A lot of those states, which would make it way harder.
Yeah.
Way
for sure.
harder.
That's a weird rule.
It's a stupid rule. It makes no sense. Not a
Which
lot
is-
of you can't, like Pennsylvania, parts of Pennsylvania, you can't hunt on Sunday.
Which is dumb because now you're more apt to shoot them in the roost.
So the
Yeah,
key to success is scouting and having places to go.
Yeah, no doubt.
Scouting is
Which
scouting alone. That's
I
it.
think that people probably don't even realize that it would be easier to get land to go turkey hunt on than it would be to deer hunt on.
Yeah, knocking a lot of doors. Again, I mean, I still
Most
got
people-
told no quite a bit this year, but you get told yes a lot more for turkeys than you do deer.
Yeah, and most people don't turkey hunt.
We were
Well, I
out.
mean,
We
not-
were out just driving around with Justin, and
Yeah.
saw a bird, 2 jakes in this field. Went knocked on the guy's door. He's like, said, "As long as you shoot him on my property, I don't care if you shoot him."
Yep.
That was very cool as hell, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
shot one off there.
I wish I would have been doing this a lot longer. I had a blast. And my dad, when I took him, he had a blast, and I think next year I'm gonna try to. I know there's turkeys at my dad's house, but like neither one of us have ever turkey hunted, so we didn't really care about it.
Yeah.
But I've seen them out there. I've seen them in the mornings and shit.
Next year should be good. I'll be doing some out of state stuff for sure next year.
We need to go for a Miriam.
This is the first year I didn't go out of state in a long time.
Gotta go for a Miriam.
Yeah. Which I think we'll have no problem. I think we'll hook up with our new friend Bully's Game Calls.
Mr. Seth.
Seth.
Oh, that was another thing. That was an awesome partnership we got going with him. And
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy's
that
been
was
super awesome to us.
We tested his shit out, man. I used and abused. I put that Nimrod call in my mouth every day, and it didn't break.
I think I damn near need a new one because I use that on every single turkey hunt.
Yeah, I blew that thing a lot.
That's all we use was his stuff.
Yeah, I didn't touch another call all year. I killed every bird that we killed was over his copper slate or the Nimrod.
Nah, I killed one over his glass over slate.
Did you?
Well, and I used the box call
Yeah, you called it.
to
bird.
get that
Yep.
bird in for my dad, and it worked great. And I don't really know what I'm doing.
I did killed one with the red beard. I used the red beard with the Nimrod a lot. I'd go back and forth on certain hunts. I like that red. My mom's bird was with the copper call directly because I was showing her how to use it, and the bird sounded off. And then all of a sudden there they were at. They showed up in the decoys.
I think the most impressive calling this year was with Justin. Because those
Yeah.
birds were in the woods and they were not coming out.
Yeah, that
and
was
you were
tough.
on that copper super hard.
Yeah, that was weird. Usually the birds don't want to talk as much, but I had to get real aggressive on them.
Yeah.
Play with that copper, and then being a little flip from copper to slate was big. And on the same call, it saves all your movement because those birds were looking for us. We had a good season.
It was a
fun.
really good season.
Next year will be better.
If anybody's watching this, you could probably play a drinking game every time I yell and do a shot. You'll get wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got off the lake
Yep.
doing a little musky scout. Just like turkey hunting, you got to scout for it. We're just trying to figure out where they're at right now.
Well,
I like
I
to go
worked-
scouting since we didn't catch anything.
That's
I
exactly
work,
what it is.
yeah, that's a good way to put
Oh,
it.
big old northern. But
I
that's about
worked
it.
last night and we got our butts kicked, a couple fires, a bunch of other bullshit, and then we met at the marina this morning. Went to go musky fishing, which I have not musky fished, and I didn't fish for muskie once last year. I don't think that I can remember. I used to do it all the time, but last year I just never seemed to have time to use my boat, so I never muskie fished out. It was nice to get out there, though. I mean, we caught one nice northern, and
I've never done it before at all. That was fun for me.
we had an east wind, and like Nico says, east winds screw up everything.
East winds ruin anything outside.
Yeah, it pretty much does because everybody sets their deer stands up for west wind.
The deer, nothing wants to move. The deer don't want to move with the east wind. The fish don't move. I don't catch near as many fish.
Well,
with
we
east
were-
winds. I blame everything on east winds. Even turkey hunting sucks.
We were sort of following. We weren't really following him, but
Just so happened to
the
run into
spot
it.
we went to. I asked around last night to a couple people that I know muskie fish a lot, and they gave us some tips, and we could have either went across the lake to the Bell River in Canada, and that's where they've been catching big ones, or stay on the American side and fish like the mile roads by 400 Club, and so we did that. We went to the 400 Club.
Found the mud line.
Yeah, my buddy Kowalczyk, he's a Clinton Township fireman. He said he was going there today, so I figured if he's going there today, that must be a reason. So we went there, and there's real muddy water. There's a bunch of mud veins going through, so we started hitting those, and we realized that there was other muskie boats in the area. And then we realized there was a muskie charter, but Mr. Muskie was out there, and then another Mr. Muskie 2 was out there. So we thought we were doing something right, because
It's weird because the more I was thinking about it on the way back to your house, it was like the east wind is literally pushing that mud so close to shore, and it's almost like it's too shallow because the mud line was at like 12 feet.
well, where we caught that pike, we were in 7 feet of water.
Yeah, right on that.
Right on that drop off, there was like a weed line there. It got real weedy. But I mean, it's still fun catching it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
better than doing nothing. Too.
Yeah.
pike fishing.
absolutely.
I mean, pike are my favorite fish.
I'd rather just
Love
be out in a
pikes.
boat than sitting at home
I kind of wish we would have caught it.
on my thumb.
Or caught it, kept it. I love pike.
I like pike too, but
The big ones are kind of pain.
I just like catching them a lot, so I end up always putting
Throwing
them
them
back.
back, yeah.
I don't know why. I know there's abundance of them, but I always feel like there's not a whole lot because I don't catch a ton.
So now that turkey season's over, we got fishing, food plotting,
Bow
We're-
fishing.
bow fishing.
bow fishing, which is another thing that I've never done.
Bow fishing.
I love me some bow
I
fishing.
love bow
You
fishing.
guys have already gone a couple times. I've not been out yet, but one of these days we're gonna get out.
Shot a handful. Got chased off the lake by the cops already. Saginaw Bay will be here soon. Should be out there. We've already missed all the good stuff. It's already probably done. But before the water gets too hot, need to hurry up and get out there.
What happens when the water gets hot?
The fishing just isn't as good.
Yeah, they stay deep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Carp like
A lot of
cold
the bigger
water.
fish will stay in bigger water or deeper
I
water.
wonder if that's why those carp are in my marina today, because it's still so cold right now. I've never seen carp in there.
Those fish were spawning, so
Yeah.
they're just kind of chasing the shallow
they're
waters around. Where the
chasing-
water temperature's right, that's where they'll be at. That's what was going on.
The water's cold.
This year, that was the first time I've ever seen another bow fisherman when out on Highland Lake.
Oh yeah,
I've never ever once seen another bow fisher.
those guys were drunk.
They're very drunk. Dumbasses.
Wasn't too bad out
We
there.
were gonna shoot those carp today in my marina.
Yeah. And then he was
John
like,
ran to the truck to get the bow.
I grabbed the bow. I'm like, I'm about to kill this carp.
About-
I'm like, wait, can we
We're
fish in
about
here?
10 feet from a bar with a bunch of people sitting outside.
I literally
eating.
keep my bow in my truck just in case I drive by an area. I'm like,
A bow and a can of corn.
I keep.
You ever been to Cedar Point?
Yeah.
You
I've
know
seen
that?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That iron drag. It's under the iron
I
drag.
would pay to shoot.
You could just fling an arrow into it. You're gonna kill
So-
something.
There's
like you could walk across them.
There's like a mill pond in Brighton, like downtown, and it's got like swans and stuff. Obviously, you can't fish in it, but dude, there's one of those things where you just like spit in the water and the carp can start rolling at it.
Well, the
Oh.
Camp Dearborn lakes have a bunch of big ass carp in them.
You could fish them too, and you could shoot them in the face.
Yeah, I wonder if they would frown upon you bow fishing in there.
I know there's a Fenton Mill pond that's got carp in it, and it's right downtown, and you can fish in it. And we've shot it.
Really?
And it's not. People do not like it. It is frowned upon.
Yeah, they see a guy out in
Cops
the water
don't-
with a bow and arrow shooting shit.
Yeah, people don't like you killing stuff. Basically, now you're shooting
wanna
a
see
big
it.
old fish and there's blood, and it's got semen shooting everywhere, and eggs falling out of the other one, and this and that.
You're throwing them into a
gruesome
trash can.
scene, Yeah, it's not pretty by any means. Nothing pretty about
We got the cops called on us in Ann Arbor. We were out shooting the Huron River where it leaks into this Barton Pond. And there's a line where you can't fish because there's a dam. It's like a hydro dam or whatever. But right on the edge of that, you can fish. Everything downstream of that. And so we would throw a corn out there, just give it, 5-10 minutes, walk up, shoot 3 carp, pull them in, do it again. We do that all day. And this lady was walking her dog. I mean, it's right, like damn near right downtown. It's like right there. There's a trail that people walk their dogs up. This lady's walking her dog the one time and sees us out there just slaying carp. We got a garbage can full of them. She's like, "You guys can't do that." We're like, "Yeah, we can." Like, "No, you can't." And then she calls the cops on us. So the cop comes out. And they're like, "Oh man, here we go." Guy comes out. It's like, "Can't really do anything to you guys, but you guys got your fishing license on you, I guess." Like, "Yep, here you go." He's like, "Well, you guys have a nice day." And she lost her mind, dude. Like, "You're not gonna do it. You should arrest them. They have weapons. They're shooting these innocent fish." And he's like, "Ma'am, they're just fishing. Like,
Yep.
it's okay.
And don't let anybody tell you different. If you're bow fishing and there is a string attached to your arrow,
It's just you're
it's
just fishing."
It is the same. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I mean, it's no different than catching a fish and taking it home to eat it.
Right. Or catching a fish
carp
and
are
clubbing the
an
hell out of
invasive
it in the boat.
species, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
they're,
you
they're
shoot.
devastating. I mean, the Thompson Lake and Howell. So whoever, if you're listening to this and you happen to call the cops on me, you're an idiot. Because Thompson Lake and Howell has more carp than anything else in it right now. I shot both sides of that lake. That lake used to be loaded with perch. There's no perch left in there because they put northern pike in it. And then the northern pike numbers have plummeted from people spearing them like crazy, trying to get the perch numbers back. So they took away that big predator, and now the only predator left in that lake is carp just going around there. I was watching carp. They had their face straight down, and they were eating off the fish beds, just going back and forth from the beaches.
Just eating all the perch
Eating
eggs.
all the perch, bluegill, and bass eggs, just going back and forth. Toot, 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 toot. And there was more carp than I saw anything. Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah.
That lake is screwed. It's toast.
Is there a way? I mean, they gotta be able. Can they control that? Can
You
you
just
go
gotta
in,
kill them. That's really it. They
Go
have
in
no
there.
predators.
go in there and just have a bow fishing fest?
If they would do that for let people go shoot nuts, but they'll never will because people on the lake whine about it because they want to.
That's how another lake out in where my dad's on used to be really bad with carp, and then they started hosting bow fishing tournaments out there, and now your bass population's up, their pike population's up, everything's back up now.
They breed so fast and they eat so much. So the only way to control it is kill them.
And they live forever.
Yeah, they get so big. I mean, I don't know how much food a 30-pound carp eats, but I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee it's a ton.
Devastating.
Yeah, I wonder
amount.
how long it takes to become a 30-pound carp.
I don't know, but judging by how many you see that are big, especially Thompson Lake, that's some big old fish in there, man.
Speaking of big fish, did you see that? I think I told you about it. The world record rainbow trout.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
Let's see it.
It's like 50 pounds or something
It's
like that.
amazing.
But it's a hybrid that was made in a lab or some shit, and it got like 4,000 of these fish got escaped when the place flooded.
Oh, whoops.
And so, like, there's this place in Canada where this guy caught it, and I think his brother...
Was it chipped or something?
I don't know. I heard it on Rella's podcast, and then... I'm probably saying it wrong, but he caught one of these fish. They can tell because it has 3 chromosomes, and they can't reproduce. So he caught one of these fish, and then it was a world record. And then the following year, his brother caught one 5 pounds bigger.
Jesus.
But the debate was, do you think that should count?
No.
I don't either. I don't understand why it does.
It shouldn't.
No, it
No,
should not.
because it doesn't. You can't. If you shoot a buck that escaped a farm, it doesn't count.
Right.
So that's kind of bullshit.
And a lot of those records too is they don't apply to like private lakes. So
Yeah, some of them don't.
Oh, really?
one of my buddies, we were up ice fishing, went on an ice fishing trip this last year, and he caught like a 16.5-inch crappie. And so I was like, oh, dude, you get a master angler patch for that. And it was like 17 inches. It was a nice crappie. Whatever it was a master angler patch. Like, just go contact the DNR and get yourself your patch. But it was a private lake. And so that's what he said. He said that they couldn't give him credit for it because it was a private. So I can't imagine that.
That sucks.
But even that's stupid because you could have a private lake with these monster fish in it. And if that doesn't count as a record, it's got to be on a public waterway. So you're going to let this genetically mutated freaking fish be in a world record?
Canada, they screwed up.
Catch it. Bring it to a public lake.
Lie.
Keep it on your hook. Put it in the water. And then pull it out.
One time we were bow fishing
Liar.
in Saginaw Bay. There's a bunch of cuts that go in Quanticosi. We were in one of the Quanticosi channels, and people leave their poles out overnight for catching catfish out of there. And we pulled this guy's line up that he left overnight, and we hooked like a dead 25-pound carp on this thing and threw it back in there. I wish I could have seen that guy reel that thing in.
Dick.
He had it baited with a big night crawler.
You catch a lot of catfish up there?
Yeah, we can go catch as many as you want.
I love catching catfish.
I love
They're
eating
a lot of
catfish.
fun.
Channel cats?
Channels and flats. We get both.
I caught a little bullhead
We shoot a bunch up there too.
over at Amanda's uncle's house last year on Wixom Lake or the Tittabawassee River.
The flatheads they're real skittish to shoot, but I don't know if it's because their heads are shaped weird or what. But when they take off to swim, they go up. So they go to leave and they end up coming right to the surface of the water.
It's like a reverse propel.
Yeah, so you just shoot them in the head. Yep.
Sweet.
You can shoot all them things now.
So what else?
Well, we got,
Food plot to do too.
yeah, we gotta go out to my property and
Get that rolling. Get it sprayed and till it.
Are you gonna till it?
yeah, I think
Are
we're.
you gonna bring a machine out there? Or are you gonna bring a hand tiller?
I do not want to hand till it.
Well, if you got a flatbed, my stuff's in Jackson, so we might as well just haul my tractor over to your place.
Oh, it is?
I'm getting ready to do mine here.
Well, I don't know. When a tractor gets stuck out there, it's so freaking wet.
That's why I haven't touched it. Normally I would already be tilled.
In the field it would.
I can't even get out there. I cannot get out in Jackson right now.
It's got to dry up soon though.
Yeah.
I'll say about just going out there and spraying it right now.
Just kill it.
Get it killed and then hopefully within the week be able to get out there and till behind it.
Yeah.
If it stays like this for a couple days, it would be sweet.
Yeah.
It'll dry up fast.
So we're doing a food plot at my lease, and then hopefully my dad's house too, which he's got access to all the shit like right there. We wouldn't have to bring anything.
And we just gotta get some horny buckseed.
Yep.
Throw that in the ground. My dad's clover plot turned out.
That thing is bushy as hell.
Carter's been doing some work on his property.
Yep. But he's not planting horny buckseed.
What are you gonna go with? What are you planting?
Whatever you guys tell me to plant.
I think you should do that. It's
The brassica mix?
it's got brassicas in it, but it's got turnips and radishes and
Yeah.
clovers and rape.
That's what I was
It's
gonna
like they're
plant.
ultra mixed. Why can't I think of the name of
But
it?
Dad was saying he planted turnips before and they didn't touch them
That's
at his house.
because
Well,
they
what-
want horny buckseed sweet turnips.
What was in the field too?
Soybeans or corn.
Yeah.
One of the two.
If they're
If they have
soybeans, then I won't imagine they're gonna eat them.
They'll eat
If
turnips
it's corn-
when it's what did you go out there and check in December when it was super cold?
Right after
They
That's
said they'd
frosted.
be out there in December, but that was it.
That's
Yeah.
when they eat it.
That's when they're gonna eat it
They
because
get
they get
sweet like candy. They're full of sugar. You can
They his neighbor does a bunch of food plots, but he plants soybeans and corn.
that's it's hard to beat soybeans and corn.
Right, but there's soybeans and corn everywhere.
Yeah, but he leaves them up.
That's true.
Soybeans are probably your best late season food source.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can leave soybeans up and have enough to sustain the deer herd that's coming in there to eat them all
Does
night.
Horny Buckseed sell that?
Soybeans?
Yeah, they got a soybean, don't they?
I don't think so. Not that I know. Maybe they do.
I thought they did.
That's
I
not
was
really-
just down there looking at it because I was pricing out
You
my
might.
plots.
But you don't have enough room. You couldn't do that anywhere. You have to have
You would need,
a
you
few
would need
acres.
5 acres
Oh,
of
really?
soybeans.
Yeah, to leave that because they're going to eat it early, and then that's all they're going to eat when the snow comes.
I would almost,
Radishes and turnips.
yeah. If I was you, I would go with that clover, turnip, like brassica mix. That's what I'm doing out in mine because I don't have a big enough area. You know, like I said, you need 5 acres to do an
How
actual
many acres do you do?
boom food plot. We're expanding both of ours another acre, so it'll be 2 acres a piece.
You said that little spot's about an acre.
I bet it's not an acre.
Because I want to do that, and I want to rip that one spot up along that field edge, the stream.
Yeah.
And just plant shit there. Just.
Yep.
I don't know. If
That's
that,
where you put your
it's
wheats.
for like a destination
Yeah,
spot.
it'd be a
or
great
something.
spot.
And you kind of like
Grasses,
real
stuff
tall,
that grows real easy,
easy grow, no sun.
resilient.
Yeah, because it is in the shade, that big ass
Doug will hook us
tree.
up. He'll tell us what to plant.
Does he do soil testing too?
Yep.
If you send him your
Yep.
soil?
Yeah, he send you. You get your whole packet if you want. He can send it to you.
I've already got mine tested, so I just didn't know that in the future.
Yep. Doug does all that stuff. You call him if you got any questions, he'll hook you up.
Yeah, so we got that coming up, and
3D archery stuff. That's about it.
3D archery, more fishing. Hopefully, we can get out there on that lake a lot this summer. I'd really like to. I got a couple things I ordered for my boat to get us better set up for the musky. So one of the reasons why I never musky fished last year was because we weren't set up for it. We sold the Sea Ray, and the Sea Ray was the whole back end had a rail.
Yeah.
So I had those salty dog things like the one we had on the bow rail. I had those set up all around, and it was ready to go. And I just left all the stuff out there, and I'd go out there all the time. We'd just go out there at night and go fish, go troll. And
And
I
now
mean,
you-
all you gotta do is set a couple rods in the water, and we would just troll around and drink. And
Now you got the setup, but you
now,
gotta get
yeah,
it hooked up.
I gotta get the
You
boat
got-
hooked
you got
up
the
with
right boat.
everything. So now, once we get that going, and hopefully this summer we can get out there and get the kids out there, catch a couple of the kids. Dude, kids catching big fish like that, they freak the hell out.
I'm gonna freak the hell out. I've never caught a muskie, so I'm all about it.
You're
Dude,
right.
I want to get.
Not
Well,
a
we got to
big
go to the
red muskie.
Canadian side too. They say the biggest ones are in the middle of the lake.
Probably.
Well, the middle of the lake's pretty much Canada. You're in Canadian water if you're in the middle of the lake. And then they come into the dumping grounds. I don't know when they come there. People troll the channels for them too, like Middle Channel and the Snai. I've never fished up
You're
there.
literally talking another language right now.
I know you guys don't know anything. I'm gonna show all of
I
it
know
to you guys.
nothing about these big lakes.
You're gonna know all of it because I'm gonna take you up. Once you go up to Harson's Island area, you're gonna freak. You're gonna be like, "Whoa, holy shit! I'm bringing my."
I've been up there, but it's been a long time.
Because I would imagine it's got to be perfect for bow fishing.
I wish I could bring my boat to the firehouse.
Why
Do it.
can't you?
Where are we gonna leave it?
Park it at 54s. I guarantee you can park it at 54s.
How big is it?
16 foot.
Pull the truck out and back it in. Behind the truck. They're not gonna give a shit. And then pull it out in the morning. It's not like you're doing it every single day.
I could back it in there.
Park it
Who's
at
gonna
54s. We got the biggest damn
Randy's gonna
yard.
talk shit, but or parking at 54s.
Park it right in our backyard. Done.
Done, son. Done, son.
You would have to go over the. I wonder if you launched at Brandenburg, you could probably
We'll figure it
cut
out.
across. I don't know if anybody's listening to this. If you've ever bow fished in that area, let us know and tell us what you guys do. Because there's a lot. I know there's a lot of cuts. I went and fished. Me and my buddy Wolf went in there fishing and saw little cuts through marshes. And I would imagine it looks a lot different now because a lot of the stuff that could grow before isn't going to be able to grow anymore because
And that water's so
lake.
damn high.
Yeah.
They say there's buffalo in St. Clair. I know people shoot them out of there, and I want to shoot them real bad.
That'd be
Buffalo carp.
sweet.
What do they look like?
Like
Gray
orange.
carp with black eyes.
Oh, they're orange.
Oh, they're way grayer.
Really?
Hunter shot a couple out of Saginaw River. Saginaw
I've
River.
seen
last
big
year,
goldfish out there.
Oh yeah, there's tons of goldies. Goldies are cool. I'd like to get one of those mounted too.
Do the goldfish? Do they just come from like people letting them go?
No, those fish breed now.
Oh really?
Shit, you gotta go to work.
Yeah, you're going here in a minute. Such is life.
Yep.
Short podcast,
Yeah.
but just an
We
update.
missed one May. We just wanted to get
Say
something out
sorry.
there, and we're gonna be, you'll look forward to seeing the fishing stuff and the food plot stuff. We're gonna try to make some videos of planting food plots and some how-to stuff and instructional shit. I got a saddle coming. I plan on doing a video on the saddle and how to climb and
a review,
a new EZKut
An
product that
opening,
not really new.
unboxing.
Yeah, it's not a new EZKut product. It's been around. It's just nobody. It's like kind of
Which one?
It's their
the
hidden
drill. It works great.
Oh, right,
dude.
right,
It's
yeah.
so easy to dry.
Yeah.
Use it on a tree. It's awesome. But yeah. So that's coming up in a couple months, man. We'll be deer hunting and we
doing
will. We'll keep on track with these podcasts and get another one out next month and talk about a bunch of nonsense again.
More nonsense coming soon.
Stay tuned for more
Unbelievable.
All right,
bullshit.
thanks for listening.
Bye.